Previously, on the road to the show, the backstage team performed their second outfit selection jury, with some frustrating results.
To have one person that's ready and the other one that's changing into another collection that probably is not even belonging to the one that's already in the line.
Meanwhile, the modeling team prepared for the upcoming model auditions, with high expectations needing to be met. The winter school session is entering its roughest stretch, and signature is less than 2 months away.
Pour l'audition de mannequin parce que c'est sûr que c'est un domaine qui m'intéresse beaucoup. Ouais, c'est une belle expérience.
Présentement, je vais prendre mes chances parce que j'ai fait plusieurs parades de mode et tout. Puis comme j'aime ça me mettre au défi dans le fond pour essayer des nouveaux avantages.
C'est sûr que je regarde, il y a beaucoup de filles qui sont plus grandes que moi, mais je crois quand même avoir des chances là.
Anticipating around 300 hopeful young models, members of the modeling team will split the individual roles, knowing the evening will have to function efficiently to be a success.
You know, some students would be greeting the models at the door, some would be taking measurements, some would be taking pictures of the models, headshots, so we can, you know, decipher who was who at, like, you know, the process and the selection process.
With still an hour left to go until the official start of the auditions, the length of the lineup offers a small glimpse into what the night has in store for the modeling team.
I'm kind of excited to see that this many people showed up already. I think it's probably going to be a long night, but it's fun to see that a lot of people came.
Upstairs, the coordinators are preparing for their third and final selection jury when a problem in the schedule is discovered.
Ah, mais j'ai juste envoyé à vous autres.
Mais c'est ça, eux, ils savaient pas les dates. Donc c'est le bordel, personne ne sait où et quoi.
C'est Nathalie qui m'a envoyé les dates parce qu'elle était là.
Elle
les a pas envoyées à eux autres.
Exact.
Avant, je suis pas quelqu'un de très stressé. Donc, je vis bien avec le stress, je vis bien avec plusieurs poids sur les épaules.
A show the size of Signature must function like a well-oiled machine. There are so many moving parts, all performing specific individual tasks, that one small miscommunication can lead to catastrophe. Following the discovery of a schedule mix-up, the coordinators meet with Danielle, François, and Nathalie to set the record straight.
Donc, avez-vous tous une copie du calendrier? Ou...
Non, moi non.
Okay.
Moi j'en ai une.
For the coordinators, working with the Signature Brass is on one hand a privilege, and on the other, a challenge.
On a 4 coordonnateurs cette année qui sont assez extraordinaires.
We're trying to create a communication bridge between the students and the profs.
Parce que c'est des étudiants qui ont décidé de prendre une grande charge de travail parce que eux aussi sont finissants, eux aussi font des robes, eux aussi doivent faire tout ce que les étudiants font.
We're acting as a team to make a product. Like you could never have one person do it all, right?
It's no longer that student-teacher relationship anymore. This is work. You know, like we look at our teachers like as our bosses.
C'est des super bonnes personnes, ils sont très énergiques, ils ont beaucoup de passion et ils aiment ce qu'ils font. Puis j'apprécie beaucoup travailler avec eux.
After a lengthy meeting, the third and final outfit selection jury is pushed back to March 28, meaning the final outfits for Signature will be selected less than 6 weeks before the show. Back downstairs at the auditions, the night wears on. On top of competing for a spot in Signature, the models are also showing off their skills in front of a local modeling agency.
Montage is basically one of the biggest modeling agencies in Montreal. Montage, being a modeling agency, was looking for one, girl to get a year-long contract, a fresh face, a new face.
In addition to the grand prize winner who will receive a 1-year contract with Montage, the agency will also select 10 girls to receive a professional photo shoot. That is, if they ever get through them all.
It's 8 o'clock. We have, I believe it was number 120 something, I believe. I have not gone back there yet, so I'm not really sure.
So what's going to happen?
we're gonna be working until the dawn, I guess.
Six hours and over 260 auditions later, the team is finally done and wrap up one of their biggest nights on the road to signature.
Processing a lot of people is a very, very hard task when we're students and we're not very experienced in the model search process or even the audition process unless you were part of it before, but I know a lot of us weren't, so it was a kind of interesting experience to deal with.
The team goes home to rest and will meet again the following week when they will face the daunting task of picking out the models. The fashion design program at LaSalle College is not just for the next great designer. Third-year students are also presented with a costume class option if modern fashion is not in their future.
On a une option qui est particulière au collège. En fait, on donne le programme de costumes pour cinéma-télévision. Et on demande à nos étudiants qui sont dans ce groupe-là de faire un projet de danse.
The costumes class, in my opinion, is basically anyone who didn't want to go into fashion. To be in fashion requires like a very particular kind of person. And if you're not that kind of person, it can be very frustrating to be in fashion.
I like clothes. I like working with fabrics. I'm not very into fashion per se because I disagree a lot with the way the fashion industry works.
Making a costume, like you have to take the essence of the character, analyze it, and somehow transform it into like a physical look that people will understand without even like consciously thinking about it.
I think costume gives me a better chance to explore my creativity.
The costume class usually allows the students a bit more freedom with their work, and this year's theme couldn't be more fitting.
And the theme was basically 60s housewives, and not the whole period of the 60s, just 1960 and 1962, when the twist was popular.
Le thème de cette année, en fait, est inspiré d'une série télé qui fonctionne super bien, qui est Mad Men. On a décidé de faire Mad Woman.
So it's kind of like the housewives you used to see in the advertising, so perfectly dressed.
Donc on donne une double commande aux étudiants. Faites-nous Mad Woman, mais faites-les-nous amusantes. Faites-les-nous qu'elles s'amusent, qu'elles vont disjoncter sur scène.
So everyone picked like fabrics that are like upholstery or linen or like something that tablecloth. Looks like it was just literally snatched out of a household.
Le décor des salles de bain des années 60, c'est pour ça qu'il s'est fait en serviette. Puis le rose aussi, c'est les couleurs qu'il y avait dans ces salles de bain-là. Puis ça rappelle les rideaux de douche avec les gros motifs.
This is my costume. She's a 60s woman going to church. She has her Bible, her rosary beads, she's said her prayers, and she's headed out to sing a few hymns. The wig is blonde.
Yeah, I basically just used like vinyl. This would be like kitchen top, and this is like curtain fabric. So is this. This, I don't know, it could be like a generic tabletop. And I wanted it to look like she left the house and she's like still dressed up in her like face mask. Like she didn't have time to take it off because she just had to go dancing so bad.
You have to be very careful with the details because it might look too 50s or it's too 60s. So it was like the transitional moment, so it was very, very tough, but it was really, really fun.
Next time on the road to the show, we get our first look at the music team for Signature 2011. Plus, the modeling team finds itself on a collision course with the backstage team as the final outfits and models are selected.
Olé.